At 68 years old, Steve Harvey stands as one of the most recognizable and admired figures in entertainment. A man whose humor, charisma, and resilience have made him a household name across the world. Yet his story is one that blends laughter with heartbreak, triumph with tragedy, and relentless perseverance with moments of despair. Born Broderick Stephen Harvey in West Virginia, he was raised in a modest household where opportunities were few and struggles were constant. And though he dreamed of a better life, those dreams were often overshadowed by poverty and uncertainty. But Steve carried within him an unshakable determination, one that would later define his entire journey. For before the fame and success, he endured some of life's harshest realities, including a painful period of homelessness in the late 1980s when he lived out of his car, showered in gas stations, and survived on next to nothing. A time filled with loneliness and despair that could have broken him completely. Yet instead of surrendering, Steve turned his pain into fuel, chasing his passion for comedy with everything he had, and though success eventually came, it did not erase the scars of those early struggles, because fame brought with it a new set of challenges: failed marriages, public criticism, and the heartbreak of strained relationships weighed heavily on him, while financial troubles and personal mistakes added even more pressure to an already difficult life. And though audiences only saw the smiling host of Family Feud or the confident comedian commanding the stage, behind the scenes Steve was fighting battles most never knew, working tirelessly to rebuild himself, his career, and his family. And for him, family became both a blessing and a challenge, as he has been candid about the struggles of blending a large family with 7 children, admitting that resentment and misunderstandings often caused pain. Yet through it all, he remained committed to building a foundation of love and stability, finding enduring support in his wife Marjorie, even as their relationship faced harsh public scrutiny and countless rumors, testing their strength again and again. Perhaps the most heartbreaking truth about Steve Harvey's life, however, is not the fame he earned but the sacrifices it demanded. For years of relentless work took a toll on his health, his peace of mind, and his ability to live freely without the crushing weight of expectation. And he has admitted openly to dark moments of doubt, moments when he wondered if the struggle was worth it. Yet through faith and resilience, Steve found the strength to keep moving forward, turning his personal pain into powerful words of wisdom that continue to inspire millions around the globe. And today, at 68, his story remains both heartbreaking and deeply inspiring. A reminder that fame does not erase life's struggles, but resilience and faith can transform tragedy into triumph. And while the world remembers Steve Harvey for his laughter, his true legacy lies in his survival, his strength, and his ability to rise above the shadows, proving that even in the darkest moments, we can rebuild, we can endure, and we can keep shining.